Well, hello there and welcome back in Satisfactory. Let's get this going. So I just started to get the foundations down and to also just change the miners up because this is going to be doing 300 per minute. It's a total of 600 from these two. We'll have to go and upgrade that coal loading station that side, and I think I'm going to branch the road off from our quartz and silica road there. But I definitely need to get the fuel for my transportation up and running, so I'm going to have to get this done immediately. This is the very first thing we're going to need to do. Interesting. I think I'm going to have to do it from another side. So I've got this miner overclocked as well. Yeah, that's perfect. So it's got a 4-meter foundation with the asphalt material. And that's just going to allow me to join it up here. But I think this side I should increase to a 4-meter. Because from what I did see just before I started recording, is that it doesn't allow me to put down a lift. Which might be a different problem. One that I definitely don't want to deal with now. So let's also go with a 4-meter foundation on this side. Then we can get our miner back in place. Just make sure that it's going to be facing the right direction here. And the way that I wanted to bring it down is if I go under the conveyor pole. I could just get it directly in line there. And then if we add another conveyor pole over that side, we should be able to get the lift to snap into place here without having any issue. Just change the direction. This needs to be a Mach 4. Going to be at 300 per minute. Then we can connect this miner up here. And that's going to be perfect. Straight and everything. So on this middle line we need to add a merger. Just grab the merger there. And I think I'm going to face it out in that direction. That shouldn't be an issue. Now I do have to keep in mind that this is not going to be directly in line. So when I add in the belt, it's going to be snapping through the wall. Which means that we're going to have to do it from this side with a straight connection. And have it looking all neat and proper. Then this just joins in there. And we are good to go. No issues, no drama, no problems. Just need to move this power line. Just move it to over there. Get that one connected, then we can remove this one. Right, good, perfect. So we got that done. That's going to be all of the coal unloading into the merger. Just need to join it up underneath here and we should be golden. It is going to be a little bit offset. I should have actually changed the merger to be facing in this direction. You know what, let's do it. Why not do it? Just go over to the merger. I think it was right over there. Because that's going to allow me to get the lift that looks to be directly in line with it. Let's just grab a look here. I think it's going to be in line. No, it's a little bit off, but less than what it would have been. Yeah, that's fine. I'll leave it like that. So then let's just join up the miners once again. There we go. Okay, perfect. We just need to color things here. And I don't have to come back and do it because this is the only change that we're going to be doing over this side. So we got our 2 miners, the belts, the lifts. That should be loading coal into the station now at 600 per minute. Definitely not too bad. Alright, so I've got the truck path on this side connected. It's also going to start getting dark, cheeky buggers. Right, let's just go over. We can use the jetpack. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Now, I do see that this side of the roadwork still needs to be done. And I think this is going to go out to my copper and limestone as well as silica and raw quartz. This needs to be connected up as well. I need to get my transportation running. Looks like I did the roadwork over that side, so we just need to connect up the tractors. There's also another piece of roadwork that I need to add over here. Let's just quickly run around here and take a look at all the loading stations. Shouldn't take too long. As long as the transportation is running today, I'll be happy. That means I can do my work without having to worry too much. Now this is going to be our coal loading station. The tractors, or the truck, it's not going to be tractors anymore. It's going to turn towards the right, then turn towards the left, load up in this station, then just wrap around back. And I left a little section open there for if I want to add another road network. Then over here by the limestone, it does have this little weird ramp. Unfortunately, it's the only way I could do it without lifting up this entire station. I still need to add in some light. So this is going to be our limestone. You know what? I'm going to keep the coal for if I need to fill up the trucks. I see there's a little thing there. If you put a truck at a truck station and you adjust the route and enable the autopilot, it doesn't start driving until you add in fuel manually the first time, which is quite crazy. I don't know why that would be, but it seems to be the case. But other than that, the new vehicle path network really works out perfect. I am enjoying this. Instead of having to record multiple paths, we can just get one truck path or tractor path. It depends. I don't want to go with the universal one. But you can get your paths down quite easy, and then you just have to select your truck stations. That is fantastic. Why does this look offset? This doesn't look straight. Now it does. That is so weird. Utterly crazy sometimes. Look at it. It's like it's offset. Let me just use the default. I don't know if it's the straight connection causing that issue. What's going on here? Okay, there we go. Now it's connected. So we just have to connect this section up towards the hub over there. And I think we should be fine. Hopefully that means that the long distances, the ones that are annoying to do, will be set up properly. And now that I think of it, I'm gonna have to go to the silica production. That is not gonna be correct yet. I still have to add in the path by the truck stop. Right, so we can just join that one in there. And the way this intersection looks, this really helps out. Because what I can do is I can shorten this distance so we have the green lines just in this little section. Which means that if a vehicle is on this green path, oh, sorry for that. Feels like I'm getting a bit sick again. So then, with this path here, once a vehicle is in here, it's not going to allow any other tractors or trucks to run there. They're just going to sit and wait until the other one has passed, and then they will go on their merry way, which is freaking fantastic. I really like it. So the vehicles haven't been getting stuck at all. Got another intersection at the back of our hub. That's going to be for our iron ore that's coming in here. And the same thing over this side with each of the trucks going into each separate station. They're not going to get stuck at all, which is going to make it so good. Alright, so it seems like I got the truck pass for the unloading done inside here. Oh boy, buddy. You're running me over here. Freaking idiot, come on. Now I'm stuck under the freaking bugger. Can't believe he actually ran me over. Seems like I'm gonna have to remove these barriers over here for now. They're causing a bit of an issue there with the wheel. Interesting. Well, some things you won't know are happening until you get it up and running, do you? So I just want to remove those. And then let's get these ones out of the way as well. I think it's because of, you'll see we got the main line showing where the vehicle is running, and then on the outside we have another line. That's probably where the vehicle's wheels are running. So is that all of them now? I think so. Good. Something I want to do real quick. This is going to be silica and our iron. This is going to be the coal one at the front. So this is the limestone. Why is this not running? Enable the autopilot. Alright, should be on its merry way. Let me just remove the barriers on this side as well. Since that truck path is fully completed, he should be able to go there and come back, as well as our copper ingots should also be loading and unloading properly. Now for this is going to be coal, let's call it hub unload station, just so that I can know exactly which one is supposed to go where. Just chuck that in there, grab 2 full stacks, because we're going to go over to the bauxite refinement quite soon. So let's go and get our truck down, if it's going to allow me to get it down in here. There we go. Paint it black because this is a coal truck. Then we have to add in our fuel manually. So this is coal hub unload station and coal hub loading. And we select coal as the fuel, enable the autopilot, and he should be good. I want to see if he's going to get stuck here with this side now. Why does he still clip over to that side? That's so weird. I mean, the path isn't too bad here. It's not even turning that sharp. Right, but that one is up and running, right? So I think let me run over to the bauxite real quick. We can just use our hypertube. Gonna have to do things in darkness today. Oh, thank goodness it's almost time for night time to end as well. The sun is going down, or the moon is going down, not the sun. Holy bugger. Alright, let's take a look here. So I've got some bauxite just running on the ground there. I didn't have the time to build a road for this yet, so it's just running there in order to keep our bauxite running. As well as the little copper tractor for this factory is just running over that side. So I think these two will have their paths fully completed through. You can see the silica still needs a path over here as well. So let's go with a straight connection. Just take it to the truck stop. Then from the truck stop we just go outside and join up with the side here. Seems like the coal unloading over this side still needs its path as well. Come on, don't be finicky with me. I need you to be on this side first. And we can just join you up somewhere over here. Yeah, bugger, you're gonna get run over again. Doesn't learn his lesson. Okay, the coal one is, or the copper one is finished. The coal one will be done if we just add in this little section over this side. No, get it on that path there. Then over this side. Alright, good. Now then, I'm gonna call this coal bauxite unload station. Man, I'm having a hard time talking today apparently. So then let's get our little truck down this side. This one is also gonna be coal. And we'll take vehicle path, coal bauxite unload station, coal loading 1. Select the coal and enable the autopilot. So I want to see if this is going to fill up on fuel itself. Because it didn't do it before. Yeah, you see it shows out of fuel, but it should be cold. So why is it not running? If we add in the coal manually, then it will start driving. It is so weird. Oh my goodness, what the hell is happening with you, buddy? Oh my goodness, vehicle madness. That is just freaking crazy. Can't believe that happened. Yeah, that is just so weird. But luckily the trucks won't get stuck here at all anymore. So I don't have to worry about them running into each other. But there is something that we have to add in here as well. Another truck for our silica to load to this truck station. So this one's going to go in a white color. And do I even have any more coal in my depot? Yes, I do have a little bit left. That should be enough to just get this thing up and running. Right, so open the workbench again. No, wait. I just want to make sure it is renamed now. Still have a bunch of things that I never got around to doing. So this is going to be silica bauxite unload. Man, these names are getting quite longer and longer. Right, so now we should be able to go to the vehicle path. just take a look at it. Let me search it because there are so many. Okay, we got silica unload and bauxite unload station. I'm gonna have to go to silica real quick. We need to go and just correctly name that station over there, otherwise I can't get this vehicle path network set up properly. So let's head over to our silica side. Make sure that everything is connected up there and that the truck stations are renamed correctly. And hopefully by next episode I'll have this road network cleaned up a little bit. Even if I just get the support structure for the roads to go down, and we also have to come and fully break down this building, just the containers and the dimensional depot. But we can't really get to advanced production without finishing up this side. I might actually have to add another pillar over there. It really looks weird from this side. Right, there's nothing left over there anymore. I may as well break down this hypertube connection over here and redo another one along the road network. You know what, that gives me an idea. Why not add I'm gonna be adding a archway on top of the road in any case, so why don't I just use the roadway with that archway in order to connect my hypertube system for the different factories that we have to go to. I think that might be a good idea. Why is it not taking me to transport? Come on, buddy. There we go. Yeah, I definitely didn't connect up the truck path over this side. Alright, so let's get that done real quick. If we can bring it out and around to there, that should be perfect. And then we need to bring another little section out and around over to this side. But it doesn't really seem to allow me to do it. This is going to be interesting. How do we get it over this side then? Is there any way for me to bring it any closer than this? I think this is going to be the closest spot that I can do it. Because I needed to connect up the path over this side as well, as the truck is going to come down, wrap around here, and then go into our raw quartz section over here. So that was definitely needed. So this is going to be raw quartz loading station. That's perfect. Now we just have to do the same thing for the silica here. So that's going to be silica loading station. Just fix this because everything is written the same here. May as well untick this replace fuel. I don't think it's going to cause an issue while the station doesn't have any proper fuel in it, but just for in case I want to leave it that way, let's just go back and follow and make sure that all of the pathway is completed, both sides. Because that is going to be the most important thing. If they're not connected, you will definitely run into an issue. I think it might actually be faster to slide and jump here. Looks a bit weird, but it is the way it is. May as well take a look at some of the other trucks here. I forgot I'm checking the pathway here, but I think this should be fine over from the side. Just grab my jetpack. It's going to be quicker to get back home here. So this lowest section is the steel production area that I've been planning out. There is so much we still got to do here. And we are really ramping up the production. We can get quite a few foundries and constructors to work within this little faction site here. Factory site, not a faction site. I'm thinking too much of other things. Being a bit distracted. So let's go up to our copper production. Man, I've been enjoying that Space Engineers as well again. It's always been a really good game. Right, so we got our copper production this side running perfect. Then we're gonna have steel beam, steel pipe, and encased beam production in the lowest section. I'll come and change the rates later on. This factory is doing 60 copper sheets a minute, 180 wire per minute, and 90 cable per minute. So everything is good for production. We just need to ensure that we have truck routes on all of these paths here. So we're gonna need another one for silica over this side. I don't really think it's necessary for this one yet, but just in order to keep my storages in the truck station absolutely full for when we do start adding production in here, and that I also don't have to run all the way out to a different factory in order to go and grab some stuff. So that is going to be way better. Okay, we need to grab some coal at the autopilot. We just grab the fuel here. I really don't know why that is happening. It's so strange. But it should be running now. Why is it still showing battery? It should be coal. And why is this little truck not painted? Come back here, buddy. There we go. Now you can go your merry way, you bugger. Alright, so we got iron ore. We got silica. In the next truck stop, we got our copper ores being unloaded. We do need a truck here for our quartz crystal. Man, it's so finicky to get that right side there. Right, so this is going to be quartz crystal hub unload station. There we go. Oh my goodness, we don't have enough. Oh, there we go. Almost thought we ran out of writing space there. So I think the raw quartz is in this purple pinkish color. Just grab our fuel again. Fill it on up. Then we have to go to quartz. So why is the quartz crystal loading station not showing here? I'm sure I renamed it properly, didn't I? This one is for the bauxite. That's the silica loading. Why is the other one not showing? Interesting. Let me go back and check real quick, because I'm not exactly sure what's going on with this now. That is definitely a bit of an issue. So let me just head back, take a look at that truck stop there, and then we'll get this going again and go and finish up with the bauxite. Right, let's have a look at what's going on over here. Oops, wrong one. I wanted to get my hover pack, or let's leave the hover pack for now. Yeah, it is. Oh, I named it raw quartz. It's supposed to be quartz crystal. So that's why I didn't find it. So it's quartz crystal loading station. This is what it's supposed to be. Yeah, that's quartz crystal. Oh boy, I never painted this. I did see it earlier, but I'll just come and do it a bit later. No need to worry about that for the moment. Everything else is still running good. That is all that matters. Just need to add in the support. While we're over this side, let me just take a look here for how much coal we can get over here, because I think these ones are pure nodes instead of normal nodes. So we might actually be able to get quite a bit more out of this. Yeah, this is going to be 240. So if we overclock it, it's going to be 600 per miner, which is going to be crazy. Yeah, we can definitely run all of our coal needs from this. Our max consumption is up to 6,800, depending if that other manufacturer is running for the slooping. Because that is still a very, very expensive machine. Holy bugger. Right, let's head on back here. Got some beams in between the structure as well. You just don't really see it this side, because it's quite a bit low to the ground. Over this side you can see the middle beams. But I'm definitely going to work on an archway, and then we'll add the hypertube on top of it. I don't know. Either that or I'm going to add it to the side. But I don't really want to be going underneath the road. It looks too weird when it goes under the foundations in the hypertube. And man, I'm loving this hub area. I really, really am. It's gonna be so good when you get everything up and running here. Steel production, advanced production. The only reason why I didn't add a door over here is because I'm not gonna be running across this road here. The little truck already ran me over today, so that is good enough. I don't want to be run over again. Right, let's look. Where's our quartz crystal loading? Why is that truck station not showing? Because I did rename it. I just did it. And it's got power, so I'm not going to worry about this one now. I'll go and figure it out a bit later, because I know that the truck path is fully connected and everything else. It is splitting off from the correct road. So there shouldn't be any issues with it. Got our coal one running, our limestone one running. So the only truck stop that we have to go and do in order to basically get everything up and running is going to be at our bauxite station for the silica in order to keep that running. So let's go and finish that off and we should be good to go. I'll have to figure out why I can't see that other truck station there though. But I'll get it figured out. Maybe I'll just delete the truck path that's going into the loading zone and then just get that replaced down, and hopefully that will work. I'm really hoping so. Because for the bauxite, I think most of the production slowed down quite a bit just because of our silica that's supposed to be unloading over this side. So that's going to be silicas over here. Get the vehicle path. So then silica, bauxite unload station and silica loading station with coal as the fuel. And this one is going to go on its merry way. Unloading nothing, buddy. There is nothing in that little truck there. But not too bad. What the hell? Why did you pop around to the outside and now you're gonna drive past the coal truck? That is so weird. Why is it glitching like this? I'm sure this belt is more than high enough in order not to cause an issue. Still have to straighten it out by the looks of it. Yeah, that's something that I'm gonna have to do on my own time. But why does the truck not go through here? Because if it can go in under that light, it should be able to go out without any problems. There's absolutely nothing in the way here. This is so weird. Is the path offset or what? Yeah, this looks strange. Doesn't look like the path is actually going straight like it should do. That is weird. Well, I'm just gonna connect it up like that and have it running, buddy. You really like to be ran over, don't you? It's always in the way where the truck paths are gonna have to go. But I think for the moment, our transportation network should be good. Hopefully everything is gonna be running smooth. I still have to go and finish up the windows there by our oil production for our new generator section that we added in. But for the most part, I think everything should be running good. There's also something that I want to unlock at the hub, so let's also go and do that real quick. Even though we're going to be doing this unlock, I don't think I'm going to be doing any production for it yet. I'm just slowly completing the hub phase over here because I haven't started doing anything for the space elevator again. But we are going to unlock our nuclear production. Oh, this is good. This is very good. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to power, it's always an issue. Especially with the size of the factories that I really want to start getting them. The rates need to be good. And there's a bunch of things we need to add in. We need to add in our... what would you call it? The heavy modular frames. We need to add in supercomputers, computer production. We need circuit board production. There is just so much that we still have to add in. There's a lot to come. And hopefully things will be working out nice and good. I do hope you enjoyed and that I see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Alpha Blazed Gamer out.